Hello everybody, welcome back to Theje's catalog. Today I'm going to review the PC re-release of Final Fantasy VIII by Square Enix. Following the re-release of Final Fantasy VII in a timely manner, Final Fantasy VIII arrived on Steam on December 5th, 2013, a little more than a year after Final Fantasy VII's re-release in August 2012. This time Square Enix did it right by releasing it on Steam the same day instead of waiting for about a year, like with Final Fantasy VII. The updating process of Final Fantasy VIII checks almost all the same boxes as Final Fantasy VII. What's different here is that Final Fantasy VIII uses a built-in XG MIDI engine instead of MP3s. There's no way to change the XG engine, and the overall audio quality pales in comparison to the original PSX version. Even the monster roars and most sound effects have been dulled to an embarrassing level. The graphics also got the same treatment as Final Fantasy VII. The textures were already enhanced for the original PC release in the year 2000, and now just the resolution has been bumped to 1080p, although using the full 16:9 ratio ends up being stretched. If you're anything close to a video file, you'll want to leave the aspect ratio at 4:3. In any case, the enhanced resolution only serves to reveal how dated the textures and lack of polygons look. Remember, this game was designed for 320x240, but if you change the resolution to such, you might as well play the emulated version instead, just to get the audio. The videos are still not upscaled, but they are enjoyable nonetheless. Controller support has also been added, although there's no Xbox controller support, so all of your buttons are going to be labeled B something or other. It gets old quick, as reference memorization is considered a chore these days, and learning how to perform Zell's limit breaks will be irritating. In another instance, I was instructed to run away from a battle by pressing B9 and 10 on my Xbox controller. Plus, you'll still have to use the keyboard to start the game and exit back to Windows. These functions can't even be mapped to enter, you're forced to use X. At least you'll get achievements to play the game through Steam. That's definitely a saving grace. But for the love of all that is good and holy, play it on Steam only for that reason, and only once through. In conclusion, what we have here is an even lazier update than the lazy update that Final Fantasy VII was. If the original PlayStation audio was present, I would have much higher regard for this game, but in its current condition, it's hard to recommend. I would say if you want to play Final Fantasy VIII again, stick to an emulator. If you want the achievements on Steam, it's worth it for the price. It is still a great game, and it's only $13. If it goes on sale, then it'll be a no-brainer. This has been Theje's catalog for the Final Fantasy VIII PC re-release. Go ahead and thumbs me up, give me your 2 cents in the comments section below, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and you guys, have a good night.